Hey everybody, I am back again with another video guide. I still do not have my account unlocked and probably won't until sometime this week. So I am just sitting doing video guides because, well, that's how bored I am. So let's get started. We are going to be going over leveling guides for Alliance of Light. It's an EXP weekend, so let's get started. Do note, you can have three forms of EXP running. You can have a red phoenix or white tiger charm. Pop this first. Then you can have a regular EXP increase. So I have a 30-day one on. You can also search Sun, which is the mini sunstones, and you can run that or the 30-day one. And then what you really want are either the 5 times EXP stone or the 10 times EXP stone, if I can type. There we go. These are like 5,000 silver in game currently. They usually go up in price during EXP weekends. Um, you can also buy all of these from the Fox store in game for gems. If you go to essentials and scroll down, they're closer to the bottom. Do note that you cannot run the 5 times and 10 times stones together. So, let's move on to our maps. So I have taken all of the maps and drawn the path I have taken. I have P-leveled several people since I've come back to Shaiya. Um, so this is map 1. Humans, so your fighters, defenders, priests start on the left side of the map. Elves, your mages, rangers, archers start on the right side. I have drawn a path for you with the levels that correspond to each one. So for example, elves, kill monkeys and foxes till 5. Go down to Institute, kill the flower grass ladies, whatever they are, until 9ish. You can start working your way across to outside of Kyo. There are some wolves to kill on the way, and then you'll hit the sea lacels, the like sea serpent looking things. Stay there till 15. Both humans and elves kind of end up in the same place at the bottom of the map after the sea lacels at 15. In the center of the map here, there are ogres or like giant troll looking things that carry tree trunks. Kill those. Excuse me. Kill those until 17, or once you're like 16, 17, you can start working your way to the left. And in this area right here, there are zombies and bears. I kill those till 17. At level 17, if you go right in here, this portal will take you to map 2. So map 2 is very, very simple. You'll come into map 2 right over here at Helldeck Farm. There's monkeys and foxes. Kill them. Work your way down to these other little farmsteads. You'll be level like 19 or something crazy by the time you hit the end of this lake. So there will be toads and sea lacels at this lake here. Once you hit this lake, you are going to take a direct path north. In this area here, I usually skip it because of the EXP weekend. You don't need it, but there are tons of deer and other mobs to kill. In this path right here, there are golems and like gargoyles. Kill those all the way up until Fedian, and outside of Fedian on the path that leads up to it, there are just gargoyles. Kill these until level 21. Once you hit 21 or 22, it doesn't matter. 22 is probably better if it's a really like there's been 100% EXP bonus weekends, there's been 200%. If it's like a high, super high experience one, you'll probably be 22, close to 23 by the time you even hit Fedian. So super easy. Um, you will actually use the Fedian dungeon portal. So I have that for you here, and it even has the mobs mapped out for you. Thank you, Google Search, for yielding this. On the left-hand side down here, I have the levels at which these mobs become available to you. So super easy. You work your way across Fedian, and as you get deeper in, it pretty much every one level you gain, you can start killing another mob of higher tier. So at 23, you can kill the witches and gnomes. At 24, the pixies. 25, the succubus. 26, ifrits, and last 27th are the basilisks. When you get all the way to the end of Fedian, sometimes you may have to like start over. Some people will turn around and run back. I don't do that. It's easier. I just there's a portal right here, takes you out of Fedian, come right back in, and then just start doing the run again. You'll stay in Fedian until you are level 32. Um, or 31. 31 is slower. I had put 32 on this guide, or 31, excuse me. Stay until 32. That way you can kill everything in Clorin's Lair. So after you're done with Fedian, you're going to port back to map 1, where we all started, and go into Clorin's Lair. So Clorin's Lair, and I can pull it up in game here. Clorin's Lair, maybe. I have too many windows open. Clorin's Lair, for those who don't know, is this dungeon right down here. So we will switch back over to our maps. So this is CL. So this map actually is the entire Clorin's Lair, levels 1, 2, and 3. Also, this dungeon is also super easy. You stay in floor 1 until level 36. 36 to 41 or 42 is what that is supposed to say. Proofreading got the better of me there. You can, after you hit 42, you can leave and go to Pando. CL3, you can start killing at level 40. I promise you, during an EXP weekend with all 3 of those EXP stones running, you will hit 42 before you even get to CL3. So if you're like me and like nostalgia and wanted to go back and kill the mobs in CL3, go for it. That's what I did. So after Clorin's Lair, you can port to Pando. You can find that portal in Boltagate, and you'll spawn in right here. And if you go like north-ish from where you start, there will be, I believe they are larvae and like these giant gnomes. From 41 to 42, kill those. 43 to 44, work your way down this path, and you'll hit some like spiders almost, is what they kind of look like. Keep killing those, and then in this general area you can kill until 46. So if you follow down here, there's like boars and like these bull looking things that you can kill. I guess I don't know how you would describe them. Over here are a bunch of tigers. A lot of people stay here until 46 plus. It's super easy. I personally like to go up north from 46 to 47, and right here are Nordian, so they are the equivalent to like Fury Warriors is what they look like. They have a grass Ellie. Kill those until 47, and then you'll move over to the upper left-hand corner of the map where there are Veil characters, so assassins, pagans, and giant serpents, as well as Ifrits and gargoyles. I just do one big loop over and over again until I hit 52. Now, this probably honestly is one of the longest areas, I feel like, because the EXP really slows down after 50. But stay here until 52. If you don't want to deal with PvP, you can stay there longer. I don't suggest it, but there were people on OS that stayed here until level 60, believe it or not. Moving from Pando, you can then head into VR, which is a PvP map that can be opened. So be weary. Make sure you have a continuous res rune on. You prevent item drops, everything you need to live. You will spawn up here in the temporary post. And right when you come out, there are boars and wolves. So from 51 to 54, you are going to kill boars and wolves in this area. There are lots of mobs to kill. You'll usually see parties there. Do whatever. After 54, you come down here to this Cobalt Mines. There's inside the mine, right outside the mine, and then to the left of the mine. Kill those until 56. Pretty quick levels. Be careful. Right, actually, in this area here, there is a giant gnome boss that will do massive AoE. So if you're getting P leveled by someone, just stay away. After 56, you can move into the White Sands area. So I just have like a generalized arc. So in this area here, there are pirates that you can kill from 56 to 57, and you'll get EXP. After 57, this entire White Sands area is your oyster. You can kill everything out in here. There are scorpions. Um, Quite honestly, a lot of people that do power levels will stay in White Sands until 62. I get really bored, so I move around. And if you're an old time Shaiya player, and you want to go back to Farmstead or you want to go to the bees colony or ants, feel free to go there. I just never do. The EXP is too fast to really waste my time running all over the place. So at 59, I come out here, and down here there are a whole bunch of scorpions on like hills leading up to what they call top ruins. Um, Kill these larvae until 60, and then from 60 to 62 you will be in what's called top ruins. Do note though, if Fury opens the map, they do port in right here, so this might be where you would go to the ant area here or the bees colony down here. I've never seen Fury raid these two areas since I've been back, so go ahead and hit those tune zones up. So after VR, you are on the homeward stretch to level 80 because you will go to Panta, which is another portal that you can find within the gatekeeper of Boltagate. You'll port in right in here. So ignore the Canyon of Greed, as we said earlier, that map no longer exists, so that portal no longer works. There will be basilisks, excuse me, on the beach. You kill these until 64. Then you can move in to the coast, which are a bunch of pirates. Kill them until 66. You then move your way over to Garden, which there's a whole bunch of mobs here. Some centaurs and sprites to kill until 67 or 68. Then I move over to Canyon, where you'll have these ant-like creatures that whip you. They're not nice. So at 69 or 70, you can leave Canyon. I stay till 70. If I have the space and no one's bothering me, I stay till 70. After 70, you move right on down to Avalon Lake, where there are like mermaids that fly around. You stay here until 72 or 74. Totally up to you. If you're not being bothered, you might as well just hang out and chill. If you're in a hurry, at 72 you can move down this whole area here, just south of the Tellum guard post is where there's a bunch of angels. They do massive, I think it's like HP percentage damage because they will just chunk me down. But at 72, kill the angels until 74, and then you can literally move into any area here. So the pits, if you have a power leveler, the pits are really good as well. 74 plus, you stay here until 80. And that's pretty much it. The best area overall is this big circle, the laboratory. There are, I think, four big pulls that you'll do in lab. Go outside of the lab, kill the giant demon guys that are out there for a couple minutes, go back to lab, clean it out again. In the back of the laboratory, do note there is a boss mob that spawns with like every other run that will do massive AoE damage and kill low level players. So that is pretty much it from level 1 to 80. You can do all of this. If you have a power leveler, you can do this in like 4 or 5 hours, opposed to it used to be 4 or 5 weeks. I felt like to get all the way to 80, doing it when I first played. So the 10 times EXP stones are wonderful, and then with an EXP bonus weekend, you're gonna be set to go. So that concludes this video on a leveling guide, or more so power leveling guide, when returning to Shaiya. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Discord. Rex4247 is um, how you can reach me. I still do not have my account, so PMing me in game is not going to get you anywhere unless you do see my ranger chamber sitting in Baltigate. I'm probably doing a video this weekend if I'm on him. So thanks everyone for watching, and I hope this guide helps.